the German National Tourist Office under the heading Celebrating Bauhaus. And I would say that there can hardly be any better place in Delhi to organize such a conference, because you might have noticed when passing through the gate that the main building of this embassy and the residence of the ambassador just next to this building are in fact fine examples of Bauhaus architecture. Definitely a good place to have our debate conference. Now, before we start off, I'm curious to learn a bit about you, about yourself, and would be interested to know who of you has already been to Germany. Okay. And who has been already to Weimar, the capital of Bauhaus? Wow, we have one participant who has already been there. And, well, then the next question is those who have not put their hands up, would you have an interest to go to Germany? No? Okay. Okay, I think Mr. TLC will take care about the request of also traveling to Germany. Now, today we will learn a lot about the role of tourism for the German economy as a whole, and we're very happy to have Mr. Kirchhoff to enlighten us on the role of tourism and also on the celebrations and activities that are going on in Germany regarding the celebration of 100 years of Bauhaus. But before doing so, I would like to make a couple of remarks on emotions, on the emotional setup between our two countries, India and Germany. And perhaps to start with that, I will share some impressions I had recently. You all probably remember Vibrant Gujarat, this huge event, conference, summit, exhibition, which took place. In fact, the event itself, who has been there for the summit 2019, the beginning of this year, less than having traveled to Germany, fine. So in fact, the event itself took place in Gandhinagar, and since there are not so many hotels in Gandhinagar, I think tourist offices should have a look at that. We all had to stay in Ahmedabad, and this meant for me personally that every morning I had to take the shuttle from the hotel in Ahmedabad to the conference site in Gandhinagar. And in the morning on my way to Gandhinagar, I was looking out of the window and I saw Hotel Berlin. And when I went back in the evening from Gandhinagar to Ahmedabad, I saw the Hotel German Palace. I did not see any Shanghai Dragon Hotel or London Pub or Paris Cafe or anything similar. It was Hotel Berlin, and it was Hotel German Palace, which was for me another proof that there is a positive emotional link between our two countries, which is used completely legitimately by companies, hotels for marketing purposes. The good news is that this is not a one-way street. This emotional link is not a one-way street. I have been told recently that when you take the pleasure vessel navigating up and down the Rhine River, samosas are now served on board of the pleasure vessel. In German city centers, you more and more see Indian restaurants opening up. Yoga has become a very popular And perhaps you remember the Berlin Film Festival at the beginning of this year, and how Bollywood and the Indian cinema as a whole were celebrated because of the creativity of it, diversity. So there's a lot of curiosity on both sides, mutual curiosity, there's mutual respect, and I would even add there's mutual affection between our two nations. And this emotional setup is reflected in booming numbers of Indian tourists going to Germany. We will hear more on this later on. It's reflected in an increasing number of Indian students enrolled in university. The number has doubled in the past 5 years, and we are now at 17,500. And we have an increasing number of Indian skilled workforce in Germany. In fact, it's the biggest community of workers in Germany from a non-EU country. So there's this cultural and social, perhaps I might say, also cross-fertilization between our two countries. And what is interesting is that this is nothing new. This has a long tradition. This cross-fertilization between India and Germany is the golden thread between our countries for decades and even for centuries. And this brings me to today's main topic, celebrating Bauhaus. We will hear more about the School of Art and Architecture, creating a new link between craft and design and construction. But the point I want to make is, although Bauhaus was formally founded in Germany, it had from the outset a close link and close ties to India. And in 1919, so 100 years ago, the founding year of Bauhaus, Rabindranath Tagore inaugurated the art school Kala Bhavan in Shantinipur. And like the Bauhaus, it developed a modernist language, and in 1921, Tagore visited the Bauhaus city of Weimar. So there are now two in the room who have visited Weimar, Tagore and the young lady sitting in front of me. By the way, I went also to Weimar before coming to India 2 years ago, one of my last tourist visits I did before being posted in India. Now, guess where the first major public Bauhaus exhibition took place? This was in India, in Calcutta, in 1922. And especially after Indian independence, it became apparent that Bauhaus can contribute a lot to the development of the young Indian nation. And you see a lot of Bauhaus architecture in many Indian cities. Chandigarh is a good example, Ahmedabad, Delhi, and there are many more cities in India. So that is the couple of words I wanted to say about the emotional setup between our countries. There are good vibrations between our two nations, and this is a blessing for the many things we are doing together in international politics, in tackling global challenges, in assisting each other in the development of our economy, our society, our nation. And of course, these are good vibrations as a basis for doing business with each other, including in the area of tourism. And on this happy note, once again, welcome to all of you, and let me now hand over to Mr. Jeffers. Welcome.
Yes.
No? No? Okay, great. So good morning. Thank you, Dr. Deep, for that interesting introduction to Baho especially. I'm quite glad that we're talking about Rabindranath Tagore's visit to Myanmar and the first exhibition to be held in Calcutta as well in 1922. So these are a few interesting facts of how far back the relations between Germany and India go. I'm going to stress a little bit or more on facts and figures just to show you how strongly this relationship has been growing for India and Germany on both sides. So what we're going to do is we're just going to talk about Germany as a preferred destination, the Indian outbound scenario, for theme for 2019, and what we forecast in the coming years, how Indian tourists will grow, and how our business in Germany will continue to be rising hopefully. So Germany is a preferred destination worldwide. In 2018, we marked record year again, where we had 37.5 million people from abroad coming to Germany. And what this basically means is that Germany is now in Europe is becoming one of the most popular destinations. To give you an example, in the European target market or for Europeans traveling within Europe, Germany now ranks number 2. The only country ahead of us is Spain, but Germany will closely catch up and will hopefully overtake it in the coming years as well. Since 2010, Germany has been seeing an increase in a lot more people visiting the country, and that's one of the main reasons for that, and something that I'd like to tell all of you, is something we call affordable hospitality. Basically, what that means is that Germany is relatively cheaper when it comes to things like hotels, shopping, and just moving around or staying places for sightseeing as well. So this is something that contributes highly towards the growth in Germany as well. Germany is ranked number 4 in the EU for all overnight stays in 2018 and is continuing to grow. So this is something interesting as well. So we will see that more and more people will start visiting Germany in the years to come as well. Talking about the Indian outbound scenario, we've had quite a lot of people from India going to Germany. As you see, we have 383,000 trips with at least one overnight in Germany that we had last year. Indians account for about 21% of all trips to Europe by Indians. We spend a lot of money when we travel, and I have a slide on that as well to tell you that we spend a decent amount of money when we travel to Europe as well. In 2017, Indians spent an average of 2,300 euros on per trip, and that's quite a lot. I mean, if you look at it, we're probably the top 5 spenders in overseas markets when it comes to people traveling into Germany as well. In 2017, we also saw 52% of our trips were made in the summer season and 48% for the winter season. What we're noticing is that a lot of people are willing to travel from September to October, which is something new, and we're quite happy about that. The fact that more and more people are willing to go to Europe or Germany for winter vacations as well. If we talk about the profile of the Indian traveler, we'll see that we are 20% VFR, 40% business, and 20% leisure. But this leisure segment has been growing consistently over the last few years, and we see more and more people looking at Germany as a standalone destination and wanting to spend more and more holidays in Germany, which is a great thing. What we've also noticed is that people who have an annual income of about $10,000 are the ones who will be looking at traveling to Europe at some point. So we see that a lot more with growing middle class, more and more people are interested to travel to Europe as well. Just to give you a little bit of a breakup from inbound to Germany versus total outbound from India, you'll see that for holidays, you see 49% going for holidays, 59% of people also traveling for holidays. We get 49% of those people coming into Germany as well. VFR is slightly lesser, but that will continue to grow because we see more and more students going into Germany, so we see that will also happen. For us, our concentration has always been on the leisure segment, and so we're trying to grow that quite consistently here in India. The average length of stay varies anywhere from 3 to 7 days, but we've seen that more and more people at least go for a week when they go into Germany. The average spending is higher than what people spend on their total outbound from India. You can see in Germany they spend close to 2,300 euros as well. India has been touted as one of the growth markets for Germany. At this point of time, we are currently in 2017 we did close to 850,000 overnights, roughly 8.1% growth In 2018, we've already crossed 922,000 overnights from India into Germany, or 922,000 overnights. Our goal basically by the end of this year, beginning of next year, is to touch 1 million overnights from India to Germany, and we want to double that by 2030. So our vision 2030 is actually to have 2 million overnights from India into Germany, and we're hopefully very on track to achieve that as well. What we do with the German National Tourist Office here in India is we do annual themes, and our theme for this year, one of them is Bauhaus. We heard a little bit about it in the opening remarks as well. What I'd like to do is show you a short film about Bauhaus. The Bauhaus was a lively school of ideas in the field of both celebrating the free and applied arts, design, architecture, and educational methods. And I have a short film that I'd like to show you, which will give you a little bit more insight into Bauhaus as well.
As some of you might know, the Bauhaus and its teachings are to this day the most influential force the world has ever seen in the field of architecture, art, and crafts. Founded by architect Walter Gropius in Weimar in 1919, the Bauhaus moved to Dessau in 1925, before closing its doors for the final time in Berlin in 1933. The Bauhaus building in Dessau featured a revolutionary architectural concept, using materials that were state-of-the-art for the time, such as glass and reinforced concrete. But no matter where you might be staying in Germany, there's sure to be a Bauhaus close by that you can visit. Besides architecture, the Bauhaus is famous for its product design, which focuses on removing unnecessary ornamentation and introducing minimalism to everyday items. This form follows function approach paves the way for iconic products that are still beloved today. The list of Bauhaus masters features many famous artists. Giffen, Kandinsky, and Klee, to name just a few. They helped to develop the color form system that became a trademark of the Bauhaus. After the Bauhaus was forced to close its doors by the Nazi regime, many former masters and students continued to spread the ideas of the Bauhaus all around the world. If you want to find out more about the Bauhaus, the 3 original sites in Weimar, Dessau, and Berlin, for example, are always worth a visit. Come to Germany and join us in celebrating the 100th anniversary of the Bauhaus in 2019.
So this was just a little glimpse of what you can expect if you visit Germany over the 100 years of Bauhaus. So yeah, all across Germany we have outstanding locations for Bauhaus and modernism. All of it is landmark architecture, which has profoundly changed our understanding of how life, work, learning, and learning happens. As you saw, many more interesting places you can visit when you're visiting Germany, just to see the influence of Bauhaus always. We learned about what the influence of Bauhaus was in India. If you go to Berlin, for example, these are one of the sites in Saxony, in Bavaria. We've got many places. We've got tours actually on this topic of Bauhaus, which we would recommend people to see. We also, what we've done is we've started so far social media advertising, website advertising, and a lot more information which you can find on Bauhaus on our website, www.bauhaus100.de. You can also go to our website, www.travel, and you can find more information about this. So this is all on Bauhaus at the moment. In 2020, next year, we'll be celebrating 250th anniversary of the birth of Beethoven, and this is going to be something quite interesting as well. So 2020 is our Beethoven year, and we look forward to talking more about it in the future. With regards to forecast, as I was telling you, that we are hoping for about 10 to 12% growth this year, which would roughly get us about 1 million overnights, and our vision 2030 is 2 million overnights from India to Germany. We're seeing more people who want to travel to Germany, and we hope that this continues, this trend continues, and we hope that you guys can help us send out a positive message that Germany welcomes everyone, and we would like to see many more Indians travel to Germany as well. Thank you so much. That's it for me. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask us. Thank you.
You are saying that Indian outbound visit to Germany has increased, and to also aspire that India also increase outbound to Germany. So, is there any facility, is there any assistance you are giving for Indian travelers to Germany?
Well, at the moment, there are no incentives as such, but what we tell people is that Germany is one of the most affordable destinations while traveling into Europe. If I was to give you an example, an average four-star hotel in Munich is about 110, and if you compare that with, for example, Zurich or Paris, we're talking about almost half of what you would pay there. Even excursions like the highest mountain peak in Germany, the Zugspitze, it's probably it's one-third the price of Second Mountain, it's half the price of what we pay for Jungfrau. So just to give you an example, we kind of stress on affordability when it comes to Germany. Having said that, also we also stress on the point that Indian food is quite easily available all over Germany. There are over 1,200 Indian restaurants all over Germany. So as far as incentives go, no, but the country offers quite a lot of options for people.
Is JSU or maybe the German embassy planning any events or some outreach to the designers and architects in India? Because this is exactly what this
Last year we did a conference where we did actually